Good morning, friends. Welcome to Indinomad's Homestead here in Santa Clara, California, Zone 9B. Today, I wanted to give you a quick update on how my garden is doing. This is my July 2020 garden update. I'll show you what's growing and what's been a troublemaker, what I have been able to harvest, and also what I'm starting from seeds this month. Let's get going. Let's start with a fruit tree for a change today. These are my apples. Do not ask me what variety they are. They were planted, I'm guessing, at least 10 years ago, before even we bought this house. And then I have another green apple here. This is a dwarf variety, and this has also been producing really well this year. I have a couple of bush bean plants here, a green variety and a purple. I just threw the seeds in these empty pots and then they've been growing reasonably well. I have some serrano peppers. I harvested a few. I'll be posting a recipe video. Stay tuned for that. Finally, my marigold is trying to open up. I've been waiting on them for so long, you have no idea. But the plant is huge. Should be at least about 3 to 4 feet. I have some eggplants. They have started flowering. These are the black beauties. And this bed, I do have about 5 corn plants, which I was not originally planning on planting, but they ended up here. They're doing well. I hope they don't harm the other plants though. We'll find out. And these are the peppers. It's a orange, green, and red peppers all in the same bed. As you can see, they're growing reasonably well. Oh, actually, in fact, they're pretty big in my opinion. At least one plant is. And there are a handful of them in the small plant. This is my jujube tree. It's doing great. I can see some small fruits. Looking forward to the day when it ripens. My gooseberry, I harvested all of the gooseberries, so there's really nothing left right now. I wonder if this is going to put out more flowers or it's going to take one more season. I'm really not sure. I have a small curry leaf here, another baby curry leaf plant. And these are some greens, French sorrel, New Zealand spinach, and some amaranth here. This is my cucumbers. I have 3 cucumber plants here. I can count at least 15 of them now. We've been just harvesting and then just munching on them regularly, which is a great thing. As you can see, it's loaded with flowers. It's beautiful. This bed here, it's a 4x8, if I'm not mistaken. It was built 4 years ago, nearly 4 years ago. It has a complete mishmash of plants. So let's see what we have. We have some tomatoes and some more tomatoes, beans. I think these are the hyacinth beans. Cilantro under the shades of tomatoes. That's actually a really great place to grow them if you have just empty space under the tomato plants. They grow really well. Cilantro, some carrots, some more cilantro. These cilantros are bolting, obviously. I have more tomatoes, and then these tiny chilies. These are not spicy at all, but I still use them in cooking. And another hyacinth bean and okra, and a couple of more carrots. I have the blackberry in a pot, in a container. Obviously, it's not that contained anymore. We need to build a trellis for this. But it's growing really well. I'm looking forward to the next season when it actually starts flowering and giving us some fruit. This container has raspberries, juicy raspberries. That's the variety. Sorry, I lied. It's called, you can read it. And these are my watermelon vines in this third raised bed here. There are 4 watermelon plants and I see one has definitely taken off. Oh, okay, more than one has taken off to the ground. I have more tomato plants here. These tomato plants are a little out of control right now. I haven't been on top of them to prune the suckers. I kind of let them go, been busy with work and life, and the little one has been keeping me busy. This bed has been pretty much taken over by these 4 tomato plants, and this one needs some support. We need to work on that. But I am not complaining. We love tomatoes. We make all kinds of recipes with them. Tomato rice, pickles, chutneys. I will eat them all. This little small grow bag, I think it's a 5-gallon grow bag that I got these from Amazon for about $2 each on an average. I just threw a potato in there. It's been growing really, really well. And I don't know if I ever told you this or not. Amaranth is a weed in my garden. It grows everywhere. Any place where I use the garden soil from my ground, it has amaranth in it. I am not complaining. In fact, we use them very regularly. I'm actually happy about them. I don't have to work on growing them. It grows on its own. This is my 4th raised bed that I built with the cinder block. I actually posted a video of how I made this. I'll link that video here. This bed also pretty much is taken over by the tomatoes right now. I do have a taro root here. It's actually growing reasonably well. I expected this to be a little bigger, but it's okay. It's going okay. I don't know if you guys can see these seedlings, these tiny 2 little ones, this and this. This is actually the Mexican cucamelons. I put the seeds here. They actually finally germinated after about 2 weeks. I'll keep you guys posted on how they're growing. It's supposed to be like a super tiny, this big watermelon looking cucumbers, and they're supposed to be sour. Gherkins is what they're called. My white eggplant is a success this year. As you can see, I have 2 plants here in this a small container. And each plant gives me about 5 to 6 fruits in about every 10 days. And that's a great success in my opinion. All these pots are okras. As you can see, they're reasonably tall. This is the Indian okra variety. I got them from got the seeds from one of the Indian stores. They're pretty good. Look at this. This is ready for a harvest. I don't let them grow any bigger than this. This is actually pretty late in my opinion. They get very woody and chewy and fibery. We don't like that. Oh, these 2. When I was pruning some of my tomatoes, the suckers, they looked actually really healthy. I just stuck them on the into the soil in these grow bags. About like 5 days ago, they're actually looking really good. I have a feeling they're going to just take off. I'm excited. I have new tomato plants without doing much work. This is another green pepper. Have a few more green peppers here. This is my ash gourd. It's a really small but long container here. I have 3 plants. This is how the flower looks like for the ash gourd. This is actually a male flower. Let me see if I can find a female. Maybe not today. Maybe another day. Let's see. Oh, there she is. Look at this. This is a female flower. This is the male. Usually when I see both male and female open, I would actually just go and take a little brush and hand pollinate them. Here is the ash gourd growing. I have gongura leaves in these. They are ready to be harvested soon. I'll probably make a chutney with the gongura leaves. I have some green zucchinis growing here. A female flower. I might need to help her a little bit. This is my persimmon tree. Kind of like in the middle of the garden. We are considering relocating this to a different spot after the season is over. I have a couple of creeper hyacinth beans. They are yet to flower. I don't know why it's taking so long, but it's been in fact growing very healthy. This is my bitter gourd. Let me see if I can find a fruit for you guys. There it is. It's one plant. It's been growing so vigorously, taking off. There are a lot of flowers. This is my 5th raised bed. I have some, oh my God, what are these? Cantaloupes growing along the sides. And those are all the bush beans. I started them from seeds about 2 weeks ago. Some baby eggplant, pepper, winter squash, some more corn here. A relatively bigger curry leaf plant, hyacinth beans. This is my moringa. Beautiful, right? Look at these. And my ridge gourd. I have to give you guys an update on how the ridge gourd is doing. Look at this. I think she is ready to be harvested. Wow. Amazing. We love ridge gourd. I make curries, stews, dal, and I actually peel the skin and then make chutney by cooking the skin down with some spices. This is my little strawberry patch here. Pomegranate, and this is a guava plant, and this is another variety of cucumber. Let me see if I can find one. Ooh, all right. I think this is ready for harvest. This is my 6th patch. This is an in-ground patch. Mostly has some zucchini, cantaloupe in a pot, and all these are pole beans. In fact, the pole beans were transplanted from a different place. They were not really doing well. So I have put more newer seeds in these places, empty places. And but you know, some of them are surviving. They're growing. And I have some more beans seeds on the ground. Some have taken off, some haven't. This is one of the fruit trees. It's really was not producing anything this year. This is nectarine. Needs some help. We have to figure out how to resurrect this back. But the reason why I wanted to show this is because I don't know if you can see this or not. Look at these tiny seedlings. This section of the garden doesn't get much sunlight. It does. I mean, as you can see that there's some sun seeping through right now, but not a whole lot. So I was wondering what I can grow, something that we use on a regular basis. Cilantro is something that we use in our cooking every day. So I just threw some cilantro seeds here. Surprisingly, in 4 to 5 days, they all germinated. I'm so excited and looking forward to them. And I have some sweet pumpkins growing here. Another cucumber plant. I'm sorry, not the cucumber. This is the watermelon. As you can see, there's one here. Some more greens. I have a small container and I am growing the bottle gourd here. Isn't this beautiful? I want to give you guys one more update. We procured these holiday avocado plants. We got 2 of them. Obviously, we needed, we love avocados and figured, might as well get 2. It was nearly $70 each. I don't mind spending that much money if I can actually get fruits. This is supposed to be somewhat of a dwarf variety, so container is supposed to be enough. I'll keep you guys posted on how they progress. This is my front yard and I have decided to use this sunny patch. This patch gets morning sunlight and late evening sunlight for mostly greens. So I have some spinach and I have these empty spots. I've just put some more seeds here, so I'm hoping that they all germinate. Swiss chard, mint, New Zealand spinach, basil, and kale.